Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the wealthiest athletes in the entire planet. Of course, he owns insanely expensive things. And as much as you expect him to own expensive items, you will still be shocked by a lot of the entries in this list. Here are 10 most expensive things Cristiano Ronaldo owns. Number 1. Wine. If you're looking for the most expensive bottles of wine, head straight to Cristiano Ronaldo's cellar. The lad is a serial winner, so he knows a thing or two about celebrating. And when he celebrates, he does it by popping the most expensive bottles. Once, Ronaldo spent $27,000 on just 2 bottles of wine. Not in 1 year, in 1 night. Hell, in just 15 minutes. The guy is insanely rich. Number 2. Engagement ring. He doesn't own this one, but he bought it all with his money, so we think it deserves a spot on this list. Cristiano and Georgina have been dating for quite a while now, and we all just knew that when the football star would eventually pop the question, he would do it in grand style. And of course, he did. In 2018, he finally asked Georgina to marry him, and she said yes. And when she did, he put a ring worth £615,000 around her finger. That's a whole house she's carrying around on her finger just like that. That right there is the most expensive engagement ring any athlete in the world has ever bought. So, even for the wealthiest of athletes, that ring is still insanely expensive. If he spent that much just for the proposal, then just imagine how much he'll spend on the actual wedding. He'll probably just go ahead and break his own record, as he is so used to doing on the pitch. Number 3. Diamond encrusted boots. So, Ronaldo got tired of putting Champions League and Ballon d'Or replicas in his museum, so in 2017, he decided to switch things up. What did he do? He put a call through to Tecumbo Daniel, a diamond artist, and asked him to make 3 boots for him, all completely diamond-studded. One boot carried his face and his name, another was designed in Real Madrid colors with La Liga written at the bottom, and the third boot was a nod to his first stint in the Premier League. At that point, we're pretty sure he had no idea he would be rejoining the league in a few years. But that's not the point. The point is that this guy really ordered 3 boots at once, all totally bathed in diamonds. And it's not like he planned to wear them or even use them at all. They are just sitting up there in his museum. That's insane. Speaking of diamonds, it would appear that the Portugal national team captain actually loves expensive stones a lot. Why do we say so? Check out this one. Number 4. Diamond watch. Ronaldo owns a watch that nobody else owns. His Jacob & Company watch was custom made for him and him alone. But that is not even the really mind-blowing part. That watch is no ordinary wristwatch. It was fitted with 424 white diamonds. All those diamonds ran the price of the watch to $1.85 million. That's an insane amount to spend on just a watch. But that doesn't really matter when you are Cristiano Ronaldo. His time quite literally is money. Number 5. Bugatto Centodieci. You can tell Cristiano Ronaldo loves exclusivity, and when you're one of the richest sportspeople in the world, exclusivity is something you can very easily afford over and again. The Bugatti is one of the most exclusive cars in the world. Only 10 of them were produced. And one belongs to Ronaldo. As a matter of fact, it belonged to him before it was even made. He paid €8.5 million for the automobile before production even began. No inspection, no test driving, nothing, just take this money and get me my car whenever it's ready. Number 6. New York City Apartment. Of course, Ronaldo owns different mansions and apartments all around the world, but one of the most expensive is the one located in the Trump Towers in New York City, USA. That apartment has only 3 rooms and 3 bathrooms, but it has one of the best views in the whole of New York. From that house, you can see the Empire State Building, Central Park, the Hudson River, and almost everything that New York has to offer. And of course, that reflects in the price. The Manchester United star spent a whopping $18.5 million to acquire that apartment, and the craziest thing is, he's never even there. Where does he spend most of his time? Well, we know he loves being on the pitch and on the sea. Number 7. The Azimut Grande. Before you get confused, that is the name of Cristiano's yacht. The yacht has a modern kitchen, 6 bathrooms, 2 relaxation areas, a lounge, dining room, and 5 fully fitted luxury cabins. As we said, Ronaldo loves being out on the sea, so it was only right that he found a way to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle while he's out there with his family. The yacht is about 88 feet long and can reach 28 knots. This beast of the sea cost Ronaldo £5.5 million in 2020. Number 8. Gulfstream G200. While Ronaldo enjoys being on the sea, the air is the fastest way for him to travel to his different destinations. So, of course, he had to get his own jet because Ronaldo can never be caught flying commercial. He opted for the Gulfstream G200, which is a super-fast plane with a top speed of 560 miles per hour. Apart from its speed, it is also extra comfortable. There's a lot of room to fully stretch out on the plane. It has Wi-Fi, an entertainment system, a wardrobe, refrigerator, microwave, oven. It is literally like a cozy apartment just thousands of feet above land. Of course, it cost a lot for Ronaldo to get this one. He bought it for £20 million. And this was back in 2015. Imagine how much that aircraft is currently worth. We hear he now wants to sell it. Anyone want to put up a bid? Number 9. Wax figure. If you know Ronaldo, you would know just how self-obsessed he is. And the height of that self-obsession has to be a wax figure of himself he owns. Now, this may just be the most affordable thing on this list, but it is worth a mention because we can say it is the least useful of the lot. Like literally, the wax figure just exists for him to stare at it. Anyway, we may struggle to find a use for this, but Ronaldo surely found it useful enough to splash £20,000 on it. He told the director of the wax museum that had it erected to make sure it was perfect. And it seems they did a good job because Ronaldo had a smile on his face when he first saw it. And guess what? He still spends money to maintain the wax figure. The hair on that figure is all natural, so every month, he sends his hairstylist to brush up his image and make him look good and nice. Number 10. Pestana CR7. If he's not in training, at any of his mansions, in his yacht, or in his private jet, then you can probably find Cristiano Ronaldo in any of his hotels. The Pestana CR7 started out with 2 branches in Lisbon and Madeira, and those investments cost the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner about $40 million back then. But he has since gone on to expand to other countries including Spain and France, with the setup of the Paris branch said to have cost him close to $70 million. Well, this is just to tell you that Ronaldo is not just a wealthy and vain guy who just stocks up on expensive wine, drives the most expensive cars, flies the most expensive jets, and stares at an expensive wax figure of himself in his expensive mansion. He is also a really intelligent businessman, and his chain of hotels is just a little proof of that. Anyway, whether for the purpose of business or just vanity, the point is that Cristiano Ronaldo owns a lot of insanely expensive things. Which of them is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. While you do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification. As usual, we'll see you in the next video. That's all from Hattrick for now.